It is National EMS Week, and a company in East Hartford has created a way for students to learn how to handle emergencies and save lives with virtual reality. How cool is that? Here with me is the CEO and president of VRSim, Matthew Wallace, and Chris DeRosa, an EMT and instructor at Bullard Havens Technical High School in Bridgeport. Good morning.
Good morning.
So excited to have you guys here. This is really cool. So let's go ahead and dig into it. First up, a lot of folks may not know that EMS workers, they're often volunteers, so they have other full-time jobs, but they are committing to helping people across our state as they are often the first people to arrive at emergency situations. And there is an issue across the state that folks may not be aware of. So we've heard of food deserts where there may not be like a ton of grocery store or viable options for fresh foods, but there's something also known as ambulance deserts across the state, right?
Ambulance deserts is just how I got started into doing the work on training for emergency responders. And EMS workers are not just Chris, it's also every policeman and fireman has similar training to do it. It's 7 out of 8, I believe, Chris, of the counties have ambulance deserts in them, in Connecticut, as small as we are.
Okay, so for people who are unfamiliar with that, can you just go a little bit more into how that could impact a community?
It's when you place a call and nobody comes, or they're 30 minutes late. It's a long time to have a heart attack and be waiting for emergency support.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris knows better than that.
It's either that or they're pulling services from other communities to come fill the 911s in the other communities.
And it's such a critical thing when minutes matter.
Yes.
So it helps illustrate the need for more folks to get involved in EMS services. So tell us how the virtual reality program works.
So VRSim builds virtual reality for the skilled trades. We have things such as nursing assistants, and our focus last year and this year has been in emergency services technicians. The idea is that VR, while it can't replace the real thing, gives them practice. And it gives them practice in a number of fields, some of which they may not happen very often, such as a childbirth that happens in home, or a heart attack, which is a little bit more common, or placing a bone or treating bleed. But the idea is a repetition tool that they can practice with that allows good instructors, like Chris, to help them move along. And I'll let Chris tell you more because he does this every day with our equipment.
Yes, so Chris, I imagine the whole virtual reality aspect is different from the way you were trained.
Oh, definitely. I've been in EMS for over 25 years now.
Yeah.
And to see what the training that I went through to now what my students are going through, just the excitement that the students have using this technology, it's really helped with the recruiting tool for the technical high schools. We have our program in 4 of our 17 schools, and they see the virtual reality, they want to get in there, they want to do it, and it's a safe way for them to practice a real life emergency.
Yes, and how have the students responded to having this option available?
Oh, they absolutely love it. It's like as soon as they come in the morning, are we doing VR today? When can I get on it? And it's something that I can set my students up for success and have them do it on their own, and it actually keeps track of their scoring and helps them improve their skills.
Awesome. Now, sometimes in school, kids are just trying things to see if they like it. Do you feel like having this virtual reality option available to them will help them decide to actually stick with the trade?
Oh, absolutely. The students come in, they do an exploratory program their freshman year, and I'm able to show them what it's like to be an EMT. So they get to experience it virtual reality-wise and to see if the trade is really for them, where they want to spend their next 4 years. Is this what I want to do for a career after high school? So it really does help with recruitment and actually helping students decide if they want to be involved in the EMS field.
Yes. And what would you say to anyone who's watching who's, maybe considered joining EMS services, as there's always a need, to continue helping to save lives across the state? What would you say to them?
There's always a need to help. If you can help somebody, if you have that urge to help somebody, take the leap and just go for it. It's usually a college semester long class that you take, and you can make a difference in somebody's life.
Okay. I love that, and we had some video up, so we're showing people how it works. I know that definitely was not around when I was in school, so it's really awesome to see this new development and kind of, broaden the education for students right now.
Well, for us, it's also about workforce development. One of the paramedics we were talking to, and you're just beginning to see the stuff we're doing in this space, but it's also a career path for students that don't know. You can make a living, a very good living, doing Chris's as an EMT, but it also then is a gateway to becoming a doctor or a nurse, and you get to see every aspect of the medical career. For a student in high school, it gives them some choices, some way to see the real world.
Yes, and it also, lets them know that they don't have to go to a 4-year university.
Correct.
Like, this is a very viable option.
And that's what the technical high schools are for. They get a trade coming out of our high schools after 4 years, and they can go right into the workforce.
Yeah.
And by using the virtual reality, doing the certification skills that we do, we prepare our students in our trade to go out and work as a police officer, work as a firefighter, work as an EMT, and they're coming out with more skills and certifications than a 3 or 4 year firefighter would.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you guys continue to see growth in the workforce through the virtual reality program.
All right, thank you.